Cancer. It is a word that holds the power to make the brave cry, the strong tremble, the resolute come undone. In 2006, the promise of a vaccine that could stop cervical cancer dead in its tracks seemed destined to offer respite from some of the fear associated with that word. Doctors, medical journals, and media outlets trumpeted this new, safe, effective silver bullet for cervical cancer. But does the evidence support that hype?
All of the scientific literature is funded by pharma. So in other words, you think that the medical education is coming from an accredited bureau, but it's really developed by an advertising agency.
The reality is, for people who are going to their physician to get information about the risk and benefits of vaccines, they actually are going to people who have very limited information.
Cervical cancer is the most preventable cancer because it takes 15 to 30 years from infection of HPV to a real cancer. To use human papillomavirus vaccine to prevent cervical cancer is extremely ineffective and expensive.
These vaccines, far from being safe and effective, result in more adverse reactions than any other vaccine. Families the world over who believed the hype and trusted the advice they received have dealt with the horror of unfulfilled promises.
Some police came to the house to tell me that she was found dead. She was found dead in her bed at school. And they didn't know what happened.
I get a text from the other room for me to come and see Julia. And when I got in the other room, Julia couldn't breathe. She grabbed her chest and she was gasping for air.
The biggest thing for me is that I don't want any other girls, or if it's being given to boys as well, to have to go through what I've had to, just because of a consequence from the HPV vaccine.